Hey guys, you're here for an easy 2-man Petras run. This is a combination of many glitches. This will give you the flawless last wish triumph. You won't need to kill anything and you won't need to complete any encounters, making this the ultimate combination of community glitches to ever be pulled off. You will need at least 2 people to do this, unless you have 2 accounts like me, meaning this is actually world's first pseudo-solo Petras run. This was done on Xbox Series X, but should work on all platforms. This will include sped up clips. If you want to see an unedited run, check out my video in the description. Does this work on older consoles? That's a tough one. If you cannot breach the first door with Thunder Crash consistently, now is the time to give up. This is the easiest door to breach. If you find yourself having trouble now, have someone else do it. This is the easiest Petras run possible, allowing you to do easy carries, but it's also extremely hard to set up. It relies a little bit on skill and a lot of practice and luck, so it's not much easier than doing legit if you're the one doing the work. No, I will not carry you. You can't get Riven's Bane without doing the raid tons of times anyway, so this won't allow bad players to get the seal. It will just make it easier on players who can't find 5 decent people to run with. Since this takes a lot of setup, I don't actually mind the cheese. You also need a Queen's Walk checkpoint, so getting that requires you to beat Riven anyway. You will want a Thunder Crash Titan with Catapult Lift, Salvation's Grip, 2 Grenade Launcher Reserves, mini Rally Banners, a Queen's Walk checkpoint, Ricochet Rounds Auto or Grenade Launcher, 100 Mobility, tons of Intellect, Lion Rampants, and probably an hour. My record is about 35 minutes minus Rally. The collection's version of Duty Bound Auto Rifle can be pulled with Ricochet rounds if needed. If you're on PC, I recommend capping your frames to 60. If you don't, there are some spots that could kill you. If you haven't practiced Salvation's Breach 2.0, now is the time. When you load in, wait for Super. At this point, set your lobby's privacy to closed. Don't want people screwing it up. There are 2 roles here. The Glitcher role does all of the Salvation's grips. Rally a public event flag before you load in. You cannot let anyone near Riven or you will get joining allies. Do the solo Queen's Walk method. Put a charged shot while in the corner, then do a quick fire to the left on the door. After that, Thunder Crash through the door. Now, go pre-dunk the heart, as if you were holding it. Die until it puts you up top. That means to ricochet rounds a wall, point blank, or grenade launcher yourself. Breach the other door near spawn the same way. Walk to the original vault encounter. Place a Salvation's Grip so that you can crouch walk or slide and then jump through this wall. Alternatively, you can use Stasis melee ability after jumping. Placing a fully charged one high up, landing on the edge, then crouch walking through seems to be the quickest and easiest strategy. Rally the flag, so bring plenty. Buy them from Hawthorne. This is the hardest part and takes some luck. You need to surround yourself in ice, and then Thunder Crash through the bottom of the platform. I would say you have about a 5% chance to pull it off. Since you have 20 shots, you realistically only have 1 chance per rally to do it. This is because you will need ammo later. If you don't make it, you will need to reload vault. Switch to high lift. A double jump with 100 mobility should make it on top of here from the wall. Then just slide through. Go until the area name changes, then go back. That will let you rally again since nobody is in there, quickly getting ammo and super. This is really hard to do regardless of platform. You want 8 shots, 2 charged in front of you, then put your back against them. Shoot a quick shot left, right, and middle, turn around and look at the big crystals. Put a charged on left and right crystal. Then quick shot one of those 2 so that one is placed in the middle. You want to look up and walk towards your big crystals, then Thunder Crash. The exact position isn't as important as just having a shot floating in the middle. That is what pushes you through the floor. If you are lucky, you will go through the floor. If you are unlucky, just repeatedly leave and enter vault. This could take around 20 tries. After done, change back to catapult lift. Once you do manage to get through, you will need to breach the Morgeth door. This is charge shot left, quick shot right, charge shot above your head, then thunder crash through. You could also do the elevated breach method covered in my solo Morgeth corrupted egg video. If you run out of ammo, you might want to start over unless you have a third backup player. The backup role will join on Glitcher's invite. Glitcher will promote them, leave, go rally a public event flag, and then join back on their invite. Super annoying. Then they can promote you back and leave again. Never have more than 3 people in the game until you are at the end. This prevents error codes. If you beat the Morgeth door, now you cross the bridge. You want to use Lion Rampants as far as you can. Thunder Crash upwards the whole time, then activate Lift again to make it across. I suggest emoting a few times before you try this jump. That should make it so if you die, you don't get stuck in the Ascendant realm. The secret sauce here is activating and deactivating your boost. This should make you drop height, but be able to go farther. You can see me practice while headed to the Morgeth door. Lion Rampants gives you more lift over time, so by deactivating, you actually get more duration. Activate, deactivate several times. The 4th or 5th activation, just float until you start falling. Now use Thunder Crash holding upward. That should allow you to repeat your lift at the end, as well as give you your height back. If you can't make it, check you are at 100 mobility and catapult lift. Practice periodically using boost. If you have a backup roll, you can just sword fly across. Then invite backup when you reach the Tower of Opened Eyes to refill ammo. After that, we want to do the double chest and one wish skip. Climb up and go over the wall. There are multiple ledges on left near the height barrier. Go across some of them, then you want to land on this ledge slightly farther down. Start on the tree, then jump across, then jump up to the blue ceiling. Walk all the way to the other corner. Drop down on this, slide past the plants, then crouch walk really slow through the load zone. Backtrack across the bridge. High lift might help you here. Crouch walk under the right side, then breach the Cali door. If you run out of ammo, now is the time to use a backup player. Note, never start an encounter when doing this strat. If you do, it will ruin the run. That means not having 3 players on vault plates, not touching the taken orb on Morgeth, and don't touch any plates on the Cali encounter while glitching. After this, you want to load the beginning area until the name changes. That is necessary. This will enable wishes. Then head back to the wish wall. Put in the Petra's wish. This is wish 13. Shooting the panels until the wall creates the matching code, then stand on the platform to enter the wish. It should have a text indication on the bottom left if done correctly. This is crucial. After the wish is in, nobody can die. If you do, everyone gets kicked to orbit. You can die as many times as you want before the wish is entered, though. The AFK is an important role. He cannot go near Riven, he cannot be kicked for inactivity. He holds the lobby open for the glitcher role. So basically, he runs around and hits fire and reload. He must move and look around. So that's 2 directional movements and 2 different button presses. This still works when you run out of ammo. This needs to be done around every 9 minutes so you aren't kicked. Now have your AFK role partner go to the heart. This should pull you. Pick up the heart and you now have Petra's run with 0 kills. Make sure whoever picks up the heart is staying next to the other players, so that you are huddled together. Whoever gets teleported with the heart will be transported to the chest room. If you want a successful clear on raid report, you need to open a chest quickly. You do not need a key to get the Petra's run triumph. You do not need to open a chest. You can die and still get the triumph. You just can't die after putting in the wish. You can also change your privacy settings from closed and invite any players when you're standing at the heart, but before you pick it up. They will also get the Petra's run triumph for showing up. They must all be spawned in before picking up the heart though. Note that shortly after the first teleport, the game wipes the fire team. That's why you want to open the chest quickly if you want any raid loot. This strategy also works for getting 2 bonus chests in the raid. Special thanks to Real Khepri, Froggy, and Squirrellock for their efforts in making this possible, as well as the small glitches discovered in the past. This isn't the work of just a few glitches. This is a combination of years of player glitching to pull this off, making it a really satisfying day for glitch history. The Runless Petras. No encounters, no kills required. Like I said, you still need tons of raid clears to get the seal. Flawless raids aren't required for new raid seals anyway, so this isn't going to give bad players Riven's Bane. It's really just for players who can't trust teammates. Bad players won't have any of the other challenges or triumphs at this point. I mean, doing the raid is easier than doing this glitch, at least for the one person.
Cheese forever, Guardian!